Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Because, like I say, ain't nobody trying to get in trouble. Happy Monday, y'all. Easy Monday. How you feeling? Ready for a little quiet time with me? If your day has already started and you just need a little break real quick, maybe you wind it down for the evening, you want to see what I was up to. Or maybe you are, off today. Maybe you retired. Maybe you just want somebody to hang out with. I'm D. You know what? I have a new, well, it's not new, but I have another phone holder. So we're going to see if it works better this time. It's a little bit smaller. So, let's see. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, I was a little cold, and I was like, I'm not taking off my jacket until I have to. Okay. So, you know the ritual. Let's get it in. And listen for the that was up. Father God, thank you for this opportunity to come before you now and be the conduit that you would have me be. Channel any messages that you would have me give to whomever needs it now. And I thank you for the opportunity to do so. I'm honored, Lord. Return any negative and evil, nasty little energy that anybody could even remotely send our way. Return to sender 10 times fold. God, don't play with me. Okay? So if you don't like me, go ahead and just tune off now. Or sit in agony. I really don't care because I'm not going to feel it anyway. It's all being repelled back to you. Thank you for our ancestors. Thank you for watching over us as we slept. Thank you for the wisdom and all the goodness that you have for my sons and I. Thank you for the protection. Thank you for the archangels that watch over us, heal us, and protect us. God, thank you for your provision. Thank you for your assignment for our lives, and thank you for another day. Just another day, if nothing else, to just experience your goodness and your wonderfulness. We look to you for everything. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. All right. But before I forget, a little bit of sound, a little bit of frequency. When I go back and... Hey, y'all. So today we're going to do something a little different today. I actually was recording, or I thought I was recording, and I was actually paused this whole time. So I'm like, I don't even know. Okay. So, Father God, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for allowing us to arise on this day. Give us another opportunity to commune with one another, just to enjoy what you have provided in the sense of simply even our bodies. Waking up, being able to take deep breaths, being able to move around, being in our full capacity mentally and physically. We thank you that our loved ones are safe. We thank you for our ancestors and their protection and their wisdom and their goodness towards us and cheering us on as we live this life. And we thank you for our archangels for being on assignment to protect us, heal us, and deliver messages. Happy Monday, y'all. So I have a new, well, it's not new, but it's another phone holder that I had, and I'm like, well, maybe this might do a little bit better because I feel like I'm so far away on the other one. So we'll see. And then two, I was like looking for something on the side of my little altar here, and my bay leaves fell out. So we're gonna actually do something with bay leaves today because my bay leaves are like, excuse you. Did you forget that we existed? I did for a second though. But anyway, get you some bay leaves. They are a phenomenal way of manifesting, okay? And so the drier the better, right? Let's just start growing some for real. Like, I really am getting to that point of understanding why people have gardens. Okay, so my hand stats have become my little burning tool. Oh, like I don't have little fingers. Okay, and then I have an old candle lid that I've turned into a fire safe dish for burning my bay leaves. So we're gonna do that at some point today. Did I burn Palo Santo? Let's burn a little Palo Santo, shall we? It's crazy that I literally filmed, or in my brain was filming, and then I realized my phone dimmed and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't take you guys off pause. I was cold earlier and I was like, I'm just not going to take off my jacket until I absolutely have to. And so I've already done my Florida water. I had actually already prayed and all that stuff and didn't even realize that I wasn't recording. Oops. Hopefully your Monday is finding you in a wonderful disposition. Thank you for tuning in. Give you an opportunity to just sit peacefully with me if you need it. Just someone to accompany you while you transition from morning to afternoon, or whenever you're watching this. And thank you for watching this. All the way to the end, especially because I know it's like, some videos it's like, oh, okay. Although, yeah, no. People I'm really into, I rarely ever fast forward. But anyway, let's see what's in the energy today. I went for my bike ride yesterday, and the most interesting thing happened. Right as I went to turn to leave, because I went to go do excuse me. I actually like run errands on my bike. If I can avoid driving, I will. Not because I don't like driving, although if I ever am given the opportunity to have a chauffeur, I'm taking it, okay? Who the hell wants to drive when you can just let somebody else do it? But I was running an errand, so I took the opportunity to ride my bike, which I was very excited about. Could have been a little touch warmer, but it worked, you know. I felt good. I went to leave from running this errand out of the parking lot. And as I turned to leave, there was a white balloon that came from out of nowhere. I mean, it was like literally like, where did you come from? How is that even possible? I was just looking in the direction of which the balloon could have come from. The most bizarre thing, it was just a white balloon, just like a little single white balloon. It couldn't have been no more than 25 feet away from me. I was like, what? And it kind of drifted. Okay, just making sure we're good. This thing on nose ring, we had such a tumultuous relationship. The only reason I haven't switched it out yet, for those who don't know, is that when you get these, you have to wait a certain grace period. Make a wish. But before you can switch out the jewelry. So yeah, I'm counting down. But anyway, and I have to say that was probably one of the most, out of all of the piercings I've ever had, because I have quite a few, you can't tell, but I really do have quite a few piercings. I have like, let's think about it here. I think I have 4 per ear, so that's 8. I have my tongue, it's 9. I got my nose twice, so it's like 11 piercings. I actually have my tongue pierced 3 times, y'all. And not because I wanted it to be that way. It was just, man, there's some evil people in the world. And the person who pierced my tongue the second time, because I had it way in the first half of my life. But when I decided I wanted to get done the second time, this person is just either covertly malicious and taking his racial tensions out on unsuspecting people of color like myself, or he's the devil. Like, there's really nothing else to say about that. Like, he purposely did my ring wrong, like, for real. And then the third person that did it was a saint. Anyway, back to the balloon. So yeah, white balloon just drifting along the parking lot, and I'm like, where in the world did you come from, you beautiful little thing? I love like stuff like that where you feel like it's a message from the divine, you know? It's beautiful, beautiful moment. And it just drifted along a little bit, and it kind of went up in the air a little bit. And as much as I want to sit and watch it do its thing, I had to get back home. But yeah, that happened. But anyway, first card out we have is blessed are those who hope in the Lord their God. Psalms 146. That is the number 5. I was about to say 3. You know how it is. It's dimly lit up in here. We got a quote here from Anonymous. When odds are 1 in a million, be that one. Oh, that's sweet. Blessed are those who hope is in the Lord their God. Yeah, that's beautiful. That bike ride was everything, though. Every time I ride my bike, I'm like, I literally remember as a kid riding around my neighborhood, pretending to be in other countries, and specifically, I remember pretending that I was in France, in Paris, actually, because the architecture of where I was raised is so unique that you could really dig deep into your imagination like that, right? Your imagination is everything. I don't know if you know, but that is one of your greatest tools that the divine could have ever given you to help you co-create your reality. And if you're struggling with imagery, because there are some people who actually have a very hard time seeing images in their mind, there's resources out there for you, okay? But for those who do have a vivid imagination and can elicit images in their mind and different scenes in their mind and really put themselves in the position of that moment, you are a divine creator. So use that tool. Embrace your imagination. It will unlock doors and break you free from the matrix. All right, let's see what else we got. I think I like this holder better, although I feel like my phone is crooked. Oh dear. Did you see the look on my face? Like sheer terror. Because I got so much fire. Oh, I see why. I see why it's crooked. It's just gonna have to be crooked. It is what it is, okay? My other holder, like, literally can be adjusted and all of that, but you know what it is? I have this, like, finger holder on the back of my phone, so it's working against me in situations like this, but it helps me in others, so it's gonna stay, okay? I'm gonna just have to get over it. All right, give us another card, Lord. I cannot believe I really thought I was recording. Everything happens for a reason, though, right? So, all's well. I got what I asked for, too. I was just talking about in the last video how I love it to be cold at night. I cracked this window, turned on my fan, and woke up like I was in a morgue. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I ain't want to go that far. I had to turn the heat on. That's why I had the jacket on. I'm like, it's too cold. Oh, come on. Don't rob me. Is that 2? Oh, that's a lot. Oh, no. We're not taking all those. These cards are extremely relaxing to shuffle. It's funny because I had them for so long. Like, I would just pull one. I would have my shift. For those who don't know, I'm D. Okay. I am a nurse. I've been a nurse for 17 years. Yeah, because my oldest is about to be 18. Anyway. I am a spiritual therapist. I am a personal trainer. I'm a travel agent. So that's why you'll see in my description if you want to book travel with me. Let's manifest these adventures for the wanderlust in you. I can absolutely identify with that desire to be free and to roam and no one can control me, Let's get up and go. I love spontaneity. Don't you just love spontaneity? And surprises, good surprises, Speaking of which, okay, y'all, let's talk about it. So my birthday was in April, and then Mother's Day was recently, right? My sons acquired the ability to pick any kind of gift card they wanted except for Visa for participating in a program at school. They paid them $50. And so my son finally cashed it in. My youngest finally cashed it in. So he told me, this is like the second time these kids have done this, I swear to God. He told me that there was a girl at school who's just a friend, whose birthday is mañana, it's tomorrow. And he wanted to get her some things. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, you know what? Since we're going to Walmart, I'll just go ahead and cash it out. It's like real quick and easy to just get this gift card transitioned to your Walmart account, if that's what you pick, right? So it's getting late. It's Sunday. They need to get ready for school. We sit together. We have a meal together. Oftentimes, we just have a quiet time with us, and it's sacred, right? So I'm like, we gotta get home, Long story short, he buys a bunch of stuff. He bought 2 cards and like a bag of chocolate, but then like 2 other bags of chocolate that we actually eat. It's a clean chocolate company that is absolutely phenomenal. And I promise you, the minute I start partnershiping with them, I'm going to start shouting them out for real, because they are so good and low in calories. And I'm not even joking, because I don't like nothing nasty. Not attitudes, not dispositions, not food, nothing nasty, okay? Anyway, point is, we get home and we all need to prepare for our time together. And I see my son in his room, and he's kind of like, first of all, he wouldn't get out the car. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, just go ahead in the house. I'll be in a minute. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm getting hangry. And Tauruses are not in the best representations of themselves when they're hungry. Okay. So I was a little annoyed. I'm like, get out the car. We got stuff to do. So at this point, everybody's ready. My oldest son had been fasting all day, unbeknownst to me. And like, he's like, okay, dude, I need to eat at this point. My body is like, I'm hungry. He's hungry. My youngest is stalling. I'm like, what is going on? We finally served dinner. And he walks in my room with a celebration bag. And he's like, happy birthday to you. And I'm like, because in the car, I'm reviewing the receipt. And I'm like, I had scanned all this stuff. And I'm like, why did you get 2 cards? But he put the cards in such a way where I wouldn't notice it, just pay for it at the self-checkout. And I didn't bother to read the cards because I knew that they weren't for me. So I was like, whatever. I felt horrible. I was like, oh, because I'm like in the car telling him like, why would you buy 2 cards? And then he had bought some nail polish that was like $13. It was like a black nail polish. It didn't even have, I couldn't even read the label of the nail polish. I'm like, what is this stuff? And we ended up returning that because I'm like, no, we'll get her another type of nail polish. This is not going to work. This is not even your girlfriend. Like, seriously. Don't use up your entire gift card. You know what I'm saying? Like, not looking at the prices of stuff or making good financial decisions. Like, I feel like I failed you. You know, that's actually one of my areas is finances. So we got to revisit this. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I was just rushing, you know? So then I realized that he had gotten the cards and the chocolate and all that. Some of those things were from me. And I read the card, y'all, and I was just like, heartache, just like, ugh. So yes, I love wonderful surprises, but I did not see that coming. These are the only 2 people in my life who I promise I feel like have really thrown me off when it comes to surprises. Like, and I've been surprised them their whole life with travel and, you know, going out to eat and just whatever I could, you know what I mean? If I just felt like I wanted to get them something nice, you know, just always surprising them. All right, so next card. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. I feel like we just got that. Yeah, Jim Elliott. God always gives us his best to those. Wait, let me do that again. God always gives his best to those who leave the choice with him. I think we just got that like yesterday or the day before or something. Okay. Wasn't that sweet though? I'm such a sentimental person. Like I don't know if they still do this, but it's like a Hallmark box where you can keep all your cards and stuff. And I think I have cards from when I was like a teenager. Like that's how sentimental I am. And that hands down. And the note that they wrote in there, priceless. Because it's such teenage boys, you know what I mean? Like still learning grammar, not still learning grammar, but still, you know, finding their way when it comes to articulating themselves on paper, you know, and handwriting and all that. Just, I love it. I love it. I didn't know that I would enjoy being a mother so much, considering that I just could not see me having kids, like for real. Just like, I don't know why anybody would want to do that. And now I'm here and I'm just like the biggest marshmallow. I'm the biggest marshmallow when it comes to my boys, you know what I mean? I'm definitely a mama bear. Because when I got to transition, honey. But the marshmallow is right under the bear. It's like, just move the fur back and it's just like marshmallow. It's like marshmallow fur. Such good kids. There's not enough video footage to express how great my boys are. Although I do have like every video I could possibly cram into memory storage. I saw a video of them the other day that I did when they were like 5, of them doing the laundry. Learning how to wash the dishes, you know, being in the bathtub. Oh, I found this one picture. Oh my God. Okay, so I showed my son and I'm like, you know this is on social media, right? He's in his little bassinet, his little mobile bassinet that I have wheeled in the bathroom and giving him a bath. And you know how babies, they change in their complexion. So both my babies at one point were like the perfect pretzel brown, you know. And I used to grease him up real good and have him smelling amazing. And he's like on his tummy, looking up with his little jowls. Oh, and his booty is all buttered up. He just looks so sweet. He's like, why do you have my butt so greasy? And I'm like, cause you had to moisturize. You had to be moisturized, sweetheart. I'm like, you could really take a lesson because your legs are quite ashy quite often these days. But anyway, I just thought of that. Oh, I wonder if he'll let me edit the picture into this. It's already on social media. It's like, who cares? You have to dig for it though. Like, my Facebook is like so old, but I have clearly not stopped posting and being active the entire time. I've been on there since 07. I should have been getting paid, y'all. Because I've been putting out content, honey. I've been putting out content. Okay. Let's see what else we're gonna get. Anything, Lord? And then we gotta do our bay leaves. So I think we'll do the bay leaves before we do the Bible roulette, or should we do it after? Should we end the video? We're burning with the bay leaves. Let's see. Ah. Okay, what's our cue? In the world. I might have to pause and look for that. Like, whoa. What is going on? I promise you. Oh, there it is. Okay, like in the darkness. Oof. It's like 15 cards. Okay. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. We definitely got this. Walk boldly and wisely. There is a hand above that will help you on. Philip James Bailey. All right. We need some cards that we have never seen before. I feel like there's definitely cards I've never seen before, for sure. In the God knows how many years I've had these cards. I would say I probably had these cards for at least the old deck, obviously. For at least, oh man, 16. Was it 16? No, it had to be at the beginning of my career. Did I get those in the first year of me being a nurse? Wow. And then they sat for years in a box somewhere, I would imagine. And then one day it was like, you know what? It definitely never shuffled them like this. It was just like, I just pulled a card, you know, out the box. Because the way the box is set up, you could just easily just pull one and keep it moving, you know? But yeah, it's amazing how I feel like throughout my entire life, I've been given tools that was like, just trust me, you'll need this later. Doesn't make sense right now. Kind of like wisdom, you know? My youngest son is starting to understand the concept or the connection between life's lessons and the byproduct of wisdom, or, well, not even byproduct, but those lessons equal wisdom. And I think I tried to bombard them with wisdom as soon as they were old enough to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like really hear and be able to speak and talk and, you know, have a conversation with me. So quite young. And the looks of what are you talking about, lady? I remember once my son was in the back seat. He has beautiful curly hair. Beautiful curly hair. And totally different from his brother. His brother is just straight from the motherland, afro nap. Okay? Think microphone thick. You know, the top of the microphone a little. Anyway, his brother, though, very soft curls, especially when he was younger. And picked him up from school one day, and he was just upset. The kids had cheesed him about it, and I was like, I'm gonna tell you something. And this is before I really allowed myself to fully be authentic in front of my children, i.e., speak freely. I wouldn't cuss in front of them. They got to a certain age, it was like, you know what? I remember my introduction. This is me. But anyway, at that time, I had to give a disclaimer. All right, children, your mom about to cuss. Take this with you. Fuck them kids. And a lot of the stuff that I try to put in perspective when they were younger is light bulbs are starting to go off now. So that's pretty dope. God arms me with strength, and he makes my way perfect. Psalms 18:32. Faith reminds us that change is possible. Jim Wallace. Yeah, we got that one too. It's cool. Perhaps you're new and you've never heard them before. So if that's the case, just to make it clear, this deck is the Keep Calm and Trust God deck. Just to give you some encouragement, some hope if you need it right about now. Just a daily devotional of keep it moving, mama. And keep it moving, sir. Nothing to see here. Faith at work. Nothing to see here. I like that. What was that? All right, so we're going to do like maybe one or two. I think 6 cards is pretty good. 7 is kind of pushing it. I actually keep a little notebook. Today, 2 seconds, y'all. We're moving right along through May, aren't we? Okay. Oh, that's what I was saying about my Isis Oracle. I had pulled, I was just going to pull a card today, see where my energy is at. And the spread started to develop, and I'm not done yet. I got 3 out of 5. It's called Wings of Isis Spread, and I have 3 cards out of 5 so far. I was just going to shuffle the deck a little bit and pull 1 card for myself, and then it was just like cards started falling. I was like, oh. Maybe there's something deeper here. So I'm going to tap into myself when I log off. Don't be nasty, y'all. I mean, as far as my energy through my own deck. That's what I mean. Y'all nasty. I'm surprised my incense is not all in the camera today. Maybe he doesn't like my holder. It's like, oh, how dare you? Because usually the incense smoke all in the camera and stuff. I'm looking at it right now and it's like, not today. Oh, does that count? No, it doesn't count. My hand hit the cards and they fell, and I'm like, no, we're not gonna take them. I'm gonna figure out a way to infuse music into this because I love music so much. Drop in the comments, what's your favorite genre of music? What puts you in the mood? Because music truly, truly can. I don't care what mood you're in, especially if you're not in the greatest. Music will make it better. Even if you're already feeling amazing, music will take it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? Really put you over the edge. I have an electric guitar named Midnight, and I'm learning how to rock out with midnight. Deep down, I'm a rock star. I love Prince. And I think his mastery of electric guitar is quite inspiring. There will never be another Prince. I don't care how good you are, there will never be another him. See how impactful people can be, how useful people can be. God literally put that man here and infused that talent in him. And it had to come out. Don't ever dim your shine. You do yourself the worst disservice, denying who you truly are. Definitely learned that the hard way. Because who I am was like, look, you can drag this along if you want, but I'm coming out. I look at my old pictures and I'm like, Lord. Yeah, I was searching. Woo, I almost dropped it. Listen, okay, we'll take that one. Can't take all y'all. All right, what's this one say? It says, your sun will never set again and your moon will never be dark because the Lord will be your light forever. Isaiah 60:20. The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. James 5:16. Just got that one too. Maybe I should start getting the ones I fall on the floor because, like, I see them when I'm putting them back and I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen you before. But again, that might be the message that somebody needs at that exact moment, even if it has to be reiterated. The next time you're feeling away, you know, if you are feeling down ever, or a little discouraged, have an affirmation on hand that you can just go straight to. My go-to is, everything is always working out for me, even this, especially this. Have a mantra ready. Dig yourself right out that frequency. Don't even go down that rabbit hole. Not every thought needs to be thought. It's like being in a subway. You're not there for every single train. Sometimes thoughts just pop up, and because you are the master of your domain, of your temple, of your mind, of your everything, you ain't got to think that thought. You in control, not the other way around. So just change the frequency. Change the station. I do that a lot. Like, if I actually do dare to listen to the radio these days, which, ooh, child. All right, we'll say Pandora because I'm scared of the radio at this point. If a song comes on, especially if it has lyrics that I'm not willing to embody, you know, it says some stuff like, I remember there was a song that came on the other day and I was like, ooh, I like this beat. And then the lyrics was like, I'm a macho energy, you out here cheating, so I'm gonna do this. I'm like, oh yeah, nah. Next. Once I really became self-aware, a lot of songs had to go. They just had to go. So I'm like, I don't stand for that. That's not who I am. Nor do I desire to transform into that individual. There's a song that I really, really loved. Okay, y'all, for real. Like, and somebody was like, well, you can always just do the instrumental. But a part of me felt like, yeah, but I still know the lyrics. You know what I mean? My subconscious self being there dancing and singing to it, you know. It's a song called Pumped Up Kicks. It's about a dang on school shooting. I got kids in school. I'll never listen to it again. And even if I didn't have children in school, The fact that anybody would shoot up a school or a child would be in a position to shoot up a school. It breaks my soul. It breaks my soul, and I rebuke that happening ever again and ever again. No. If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. We just got this one too. So I read it wrong that time too. If you believe, comma, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. Matthew 21:22. Somebody needed to hear it. Prayer crowns God with the honor and glory due to his name. And God crowns prayer with an assurance and comfort. The most praying souls are the most assured souls. Thomas Brooks. That is so true. I mean, yes, we did just get that card recently, and I'm just like, at this point, ready to just take these cards out. Okay? But that wouldn't be any fun now, would it? So we're going to leave that there, and we're going to move on. Okay, so should we do Bible Roulette, or should we burn our bay leaves? Bible Roulette, bay leaves. Bible Roulette. We'll save the bay leaves for last. So yeah, I got 3 of my 5 here. I'm excited. It's such a cool deck. It's so beautiful. It's so mystical. It's so magical. All that good stuff. Okay, so yeah, that song was about school shooting. Dope song. Horrible message. Be careful, okay? You could be signing your soul away to the devil, singing all the way to hell, and not even. And, you know, and I listen to a lot of Afro, Latin infused, you know, languages that I don't necessarily know, and I had to stop and look at the lyrics in English. Like, hold on, let me make sure once again, I ain't signing a deal with Lucifer, making contracts and stuff, because I don't know the language. So be careful. Dark energy can be very sneaky. And sing. Deuteronomy. Alexa, turn on my lights. Hey, y'all. Can you see me now? Ooh, wait. Okay, so we're going to do 33 through 34. So this is Deuteronomy. Ooh, and I just got this on the 9th. Okay. So, a nice busted, broke up Bible. Today is, okay. It is. Okay. Let's see what I got in here. So, what was this? I underlined something from the chapter before. Just take a peek. Ooh, apparently 32 is tasty as well. But we're going to do 33, okay? So, Moses blesses the people. So, in Deuteronomy 33, I'm just going to read the stuff that I've underlined. I hope you guys actually go back and let the word nourish you as it's meant to feed you. But I'll give you a little hors d'oeuvre, if you don't mind. So 333 at 44:17 on the clock. Indeed, he loves his people. All his holy ones are in his hands. They follow in his steps and accept his teaching. And then I drop down to 7. Moses said this about the tribe of Judah. O Lord, hear the cry of Judah and bring them together as a people. Give them strength and defend their cause. Help them against their enemies. Whoever needs to hear that right now. 13. You know what's crazy is that, I just have to pause for like 1 second. A lot of these markings, like, I know when I underline certain things, but I also know when I highlighted a lot of things, and this was over 10 years ago. And for whatever reason, God was like, highlight that. you know, that spoke to me at that time. Some things I just didn't even know why I was highlighting it at the time. And considering that everything comes full circle, this is pretty dope. Oh, there's a card. Now that the lights are on, everything's illuminated. I won't set myself on fire, I promise. Okay, we'll take you. Just because, you know. It says, be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the Lord. Psalms 31:24. You snuck in there. How dare you? And it's one we had already because I remember Hippo. Trust the past to God's mercy, the present to God's love, and the future to God's providence. This is the one I was having such a difficult, I don't know why I could not read this word the other day. St. Augustine of Hippo. Okay, so we ended up with 7. All right, from now on, lucky 7, that's it. All right. Back to this. May their land, okay, so Moses, this is 33:13 of Deuteronomy. New Living Translation, by the way. Moses said this about the tribes of Joseph. May their land be blessed by the Lord with the precious gift of dew from the heavens and water from beneath the earth, with the rich fruit that grows in the sun and the rich harvest produced each month, with the finest crops of the ancient mountains and the abundance from the everlasting hills, with the best gifts of the earth and its bounty, and the favor of one who appeared in the burning bush. May these blessings rest on Joseph's head, crowning the brow of the prince among his brothers. So beautiful. Okay, so then I have over here in 26, there is no one like the God of Israel. He rides across the heavens to help you across the skies in majestic splendor. The eternal God is your refuge, and his everlasting arms are under you. He drives out the enemies before you. He cries out, destroy them. Drop down to 29. He is your protecting shield and your triumphant sword. Your enemies will cringe before you, and you will stomp on their backs. Yeah, I remember reading this. Okay. So, drop in the description what you think about that. All right, on to the bay leaf. Okay, so I'm gonna gather up the cards so I can get them ready for the description later. Our blessed 7. Yeah, we'll just do the blessed 7 for now. Why not? We're ever evolving. We make the rules. I make my rules, do you? And I got my Sharpie. I always do that, and it doesn't fit for whatever reason, which lets me know that's not the original cap, which probably means it has something to do with my son. My youngest child is, he took on a lot of his creative juices from me because I'm very, very creative. And so when it comes to art and stuff, I can't stop this kid half the time from working on a project, like to the point where it's like, Devin, when you graduate, okay, just give us a second. Not to say that you can't co-create and still get an education, but he would let that take over. You know what I mean? Point is that he's probably the reason why my cap doesn't fit, because it probably doesn't belong to this Sharpie. All right, so let's think of something. So when you get your bay leaf, shout out to all the lefties out there. Set your intention. Sit and think about it. Stew in it for a minute. And then just write down maybe an affirmation, the thing that you desire, whatever. So let's see. And always speak good things over yourself, okay? Don't ever be the butt of your own joke, or anyone else's for that matter. Get far, far away from those people. If you are dealing with people who are covertly stabbing at you, jabbing at you, okay? Dismiss them from your lives. Ready for an adventure. I can feel it. We just went on an adventure and I'm ready for another one. But who's to say you can't have an adventure every other week? All right, so the nurse and me, we know how to improvise, honey. Alexa, turn off my lights. We gotta set the mood. Should I burn another incense? Why not? Let's do it. It's all about the ambiance. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get mystical. Not burning any candles this time, so. I just got ash everywhere. How dare I? Clean up on altar 1. Okay, a little extra incense. Okay. All right, so now your bay leaf is ready. Okay. Drop some leaves in the comments. Let me know that you actually did it. Okay. And then when we start to, as these spiritual portals and, you know, auspicious days come about us, let's just burn some bay leaves together. Okay. So you set your intention and light that bad boy up. Right? And so then, just let that fall right in there. Once it's down to ash, I don't know if you can see that. Probably not, huh? See how my little leaf is burning there? It's gonna burn down to ash, and then I'm gonna let it out in the, like, open my window and let the ash fly in the wind. Okay. Oh, now the incense wants to get all in the camera. That last one was like, yeah, no. All right, y'all. So I think I'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed your time with me. I just wanted to check in with you guys, see how you all were doing, infuse a little hope for those who need it, a little scripture nourishment for those who need it, give you a little break from whatever's going on for you to just kind of take a deep breath with me and send you on your way. So thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share with whoever you think would enjoy. Positive vibes only around here. And should you ever feel the need to donate, you're more than welcome to do so. Because baby got habits. Like, I got a candle habit apparently for this channel. We got a Florida water habit for this channel. We got an incense habit for this channel. You know what I'm saying? We got a Palo Santo stick habit for this channel. And now apparently a bay leaf habit for this channel. So I'm learning. We're growing. We're evolving. We're being wonderful. So with that being said, y'all, have an amazing day, remainder of your day ahead. And I hope you tune in next time. So be blessed. Stay wonderful. Stay beautiful. Stay young. And most of all, stay loved. Love y'all.